Hey, how's it going? My name is Zach Calhoun. I am the co-founder of CloudPano.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create custom virtual tours using AI tools like ChatGPT from OpenAI and our new custom inspector tool for adding CSS code or customizing CSS code on virtual tours. So if you don't know what a 360 virtual tour is, essentially it's a 3D way to explore a space. So you're looking here, I have all these 360 photos. I can look up, I can look down. I have a full experience of this space, and they're connected by hotspots. You can add information, embed media. It's this really cool, amazing way to explore a space. You can also have 360 spins and 2D stills and video, all types of really cool things you can do. But for now, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT, the OpenAI tool, to write code for us and change or customize our virtual tours. So follow along me here as I show you some examples really quickly, and then you can experiment with this all day if you want, do some wild fun things, okay? So typically, whenever we edit a virtual tour, it's a no-code solution, right? So we can click at connect hotspot, we can add info spots, we can customize the experience, how the thumbnails look for the viewer, and it's pretty quick, and it's a fun way to make a really amazing experience. But what if I want to go a little bit deeper and customize some things? Well, if you were to click through your settings option and go to brand kit on the CloudPano editor, you'll see that there's a custom CSS and even a custom JavaScript section. So custom CSS is basically the style sheets, the style that it's the code behind the scenes that makes something look a certain way, whether it's font or the colors or how it looks. So it's super helpful to be able to edit this. Well, what I'm going to show you really quickly is that we can now, because with OpenAI's tool ChatGPT, we actually write code with it. We can customize some things on CloudPano, which is a lot of fun. So if you haven't heard of ChatGPT or OpenAI, basically it is an AI tool with a chat interface that we can make requests to, and it can output things via an AI computer. It's really, really cool. So in this case, we're going to leverage the ability that it has to code for us. So we're going to take the Zach Calhoun redneck language, make request, and have it spit out code, and then copy and paste that code into CloudPano to make changes. So real quick, I'm going to show you before I do this, what this current virtual tour looks like, okay? And there's a couple things that you need to know, like there's titles on every thumbnail, or there's a certain, like there's my name up here, like you can put your client's name or phone number, etc. And some of the stuff's not really editable because it looks good the way it is. But if you want to change it, you can. And I'm going to show you how to do that and how to use some of these tools. Okay. So even for a non-coder, just like me, who has no coding experience, you can do this. Let's check this out. Go to your brand kit, scroll down where it says custom CSS, and there's a new button that says inspect. Click that button. And now what this inspector tool does is it helps us identify blocks of code that we can copy and paste in the ChatGPT, or you can, if you have a developer, you can send it to them so we can change stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over these thumbnails here, okay? If I click on this thumbnail, it says CloudPano UI Real Scene Title. Okay, interesting. So I can copy this right here on my clipboard, go over to ChatGPT and say, I want to customize some CSS and hide this. And I'm going to just paste the code. Click enter. It's going to say certainly. Okay, it's going to create a block of code for you. In this case, very simple. Display none. That's what it looks like, and it's going to be some other options as well too. I'm just going to take this, copy this code, go over to what I have highlighted and paste, and click save. And look at that. Every single title for every thumbnail is now hidden. Cool. Well, that's really interesting. That's really neat. Well, what else can I do? Well, I got my inspector tool still on, so I can click on, say, this little description up here, select it, and every time I click on something, it will appear here in the custom CSS block. So I'm just going to copy this CloudPano UI description name, go back in the ChatGPT and say, increase this text to 60 pixels. And I'm just going to paste it and click enter. Real basic instructions anyways. Okay, so give me font size, 60 pixels. All right, it's got it in the right format. Cool, I can even change the color if I want to, apparently. So let's go here, copy this code. I already have it highlighted, so I'm just gonna paste here and click save. And look at there, my name is much bigger. Or you can put any text here, but this text can be much bigger now. Now watch out when you change stuff because it will affect how it looks on mobile. But that's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna click publish. And look at there, I got this really big name up here. So now we know that that's easy to edit. So I'm going to actually show you guys real fast. If you don't know how to add on like a name or a phone number, email, it's right here. You just click on edit toward this part of the tab. Toward property says Zach Calhoun. I'm going to say is having a great day. Okay, just make a really long one to see how it looks. I'm going to click publish. And look at that. All that text is right here. You can kind of see where it cuts off to. Okay. So maybe I wouldn't put something that big, but that's kind of what the experimental ability is, right? I'm able to add bigger size stuff here, bigger titles, etc., and it can be really nice for certain experiences, right? Now, I'm sure if I was to decrease the size, let's see, if I decrease the size of this is kind of how you would see how it looks on mobile. Let's see. It kind of overtakes the whole experience, and you got to be careful with that. It may not look so good. So be mindful of what you change. But I kind of like how this has no titles here. It looks kind of smooth. It's like where am I? I'm kind of exploring this space. But look, it's right here. I could probably hide these, or we can already hide titles on hotspots. So you can already do a lot of custom sizing or opacity or colors of hotspots or for hotspots, etc. You can already do this with no code basically. But if you wanted to do more things, you can do that. So you can now explore what it's like to change the colors of a border or to match like maybe the theme, have a certain like theme colors, or you can work alongside a developer as well too and say, hey, here's a couple blocks of code, I'm trying to get this to be bigger, etc. What do you think? So play with it, try it out, test out stuff. You can do whatever you want now design-wise because we have this really cool inspector tool, and you can use stuff like ChatGPT to write the code for you. Now, will it be perfect? Not always, of course not, but it's a lot of fun to try stuff. And now it's even easier if you just go to your brain kit and use the inspector tool, and you can see what is what. So a quick tip as well too, if you have inspect open, it kind of opens up preview on its own. So I would recommend doing that if in case you were to click out of it, or say you had a preview open. It's helpful to be able to see like what it looks like before you click on it. You can change icon sizes, move stuff around. You can get really weird with it. Okay, so just be mindful as you're playing with it. But what's neat is that if you're a no-code redneck like me, you can go to places like ChatGPT, ask questions in a very basic way, like say, "Hey, I'm trying to do this. Can you help me? Here's the code," and they can just do it. Change colors to whatever color you want, which is really, really cool. So try it out, add shadows, make things more transparent, mess around with it, make it fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys produce in the Facebook group for CloudPano and what you guys already are working on as well. So make sure to share your virtual tours there at the Virtual Tour Profit Facebook group. But overall, thank you guys for being members of CloudPano. We're happy to serve you and continue to make the product better, to see what you create and to see you guys continually have amazing, profitable, and fun projects on the platform. Hope you have a great day. And of course, if you're not already, become a CloudPano Pro Plus member today. You might as well do it. Everyone's doing it and everyone's doing well. You might as well join the party. All right, I'll see you inside.